Hi traders, this is Andrew Masters from FIBO Group and welcome to my weekly Forex report. On Monday to kick off the week, the market will pay attention to the Asian session with the release of the latest home sales figures from Australia. With the recent rate cut in interest rates from the RBA, analysts are expecting a strong number and we may see the Australian dollar strengthen as a result. In the European session, we'll see consumer price index figures from Germany, which came in at minus 0.3% last month, and well down from the previous month's figure of 0.8%, and another disappointing figure could see the euro fall under pressure. On Tuesday, the focus will again be on Australia with the release of the producer price index as well as the building permits figure, which should create some volatility in the Australian dollar. In the European session, we'll see the CPI figures from the Eurozone, which may come in stronger on the back of the ECB stimulus program, and we expect the European currency to strengthen as a result. In the American session, we'll see the personal consumption index, which came in at 1.6% last month and has been on the rise since the start of the year, and a continuation of this trend should support the US dollar. On Wednesday, we'll see GDP numbers from Australia, which come on the back of a recent rate cut from the RBA, and most analysts are expecting further rate cuts from the central bank later in the year, so these numbers will be closely monitored, and we expect volatility in the Australian dollar. In the American session, we'll see the ISM Manufacturing Index, which came in at 50 last month, showing the sector in expansion mode, and a repeat performance should give a boost to the US dollar. On Thursday, during the Asian session, we'll see retail sale figures from Australia, as well as import, export and trade balance figures. The release will also be closely monitored by the RBA, with disappointing figures probably bringing a rate cut sooner rather than later. In the European session, the market will await the latest interest rate decision from the ECB, followed by a monetary press conference. Although no changes in rates are expected, the following statement will be closely monitored for signs of the bank's future movements, and we expect volatility in the euro. On Friday, the highlight of the day will be the release of the non-farm payrolls as well as the latest unemployment rate from the US. The jobless figures have been a standout performer in the recovery of the US economy, and a round of good figures may see the US Federal Reserve raise interest rates this month. We'll also see market services PMI from the Eurozone and the US, which came in above 50 last month, showing the sector in expansion mode, and another round of good numbers may see the US dollar and euro finish the week on a high note. That's all from me at FIBO Group, and I'll see you all next week.